Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, YouTube. Thanks for joining us again. This is the On the Table podcast. I know it's been a while since we post,
Quite
and
a while.
we've had life things happening that's prohibited us from really being able to get together like we used to. But we're gonna try to get together more often now in the future and post.
Yeah, we've had a whole. I guess we still can't. Is this still like Voldemort? Like where you can't say the word? Like we've had a whole pandemonium
Yes,
that
I will
that's
get
been
deemed probably.
going, been affecting all of us,
Yeah.
making us a bit more reclusive.
The pandemonium has put a hold on our, you know, gathering and talking about different topics like we used to. But things have still been happening. Other people haven't let that stop them from getting together. So,
Yeah, the
yeah, it
worldwide
is what it
pancake
is.
has definitely stressed relationships.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely helped.
But while we've been away, people, I feel like they were already prominent, but they've come to even more prominence while we've not been posting about relationships. And I feel like even back then, um I don't know why I sound like I feel like I'm too high. Like let me check something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, there's been a couple YouTube pages and they post about guy issues, and they've been getting a lot of followers lately, and that's dope, you know.
Mhm.
But they talk about relationships, and there's two different types, two different groups of people on YouTube who they talk about, you know, different strategies on how to get women and how to keep women and what's going on
Oh,
within
they
the
so
dating
so
society
so you're
nowadays.
saying there's an ideological divide, and on each side they've contained each other. They've um, encapsulated each other, almost like a pill. Would you say?
Yes,
Hmm. Okay.
similar to a
Interesting.
pill, like in the Matrix, you know.
Would each side be easily recognizable by like a color per se
Yes.
of the pill? Ah. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I think I might have heard of this.
Okay, my mom's calling me. I don't know why, but
You,
yeah.
you, you, oh, okay.
Yes, there's the red pill side, who I'm paraphrasing and I'm probably butchering this, but
Mhm.
I feel like they believe that they're more conservative. They think that women should be traditional women if they want a traditional man,
Mhm.
and they think that there's certain imbalances in society that are happening, and there's the blue pill side, which I'm not really too familiar with yet, but I feel like blue pill is more lenient on women, and
Mhm.
they advocate for women's rights and stuff, and
Mm.
they would call themselves like feminists, or
Right, right, right.
you know.
So, from my understanding, I think the analogy was that, like in The Matrix,
Mm-hmm.
how as the society was becoming more modern, like people were kind of like becoming more, um, I guess, like amenable to like the system of The Matrix of people just kind of becoming these like human batteries because like before the modern era the machines hadn't taken over, so like people were free.
Mm-hmm.
So like I guess from the red pillars perspective,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they're the people who were like waking up and like
Okay, yeah.
shaking off like the progression of society towards this like improper thing. So,
Okay.
you know, so the blue pill people are the people who are willing to
They want to go
stay.
along
Yeah.
with
Yeah, you know,
the status
I
quo.
want to stay asleep,
Okay, yeah.
I guess, kind of thing.
That clarifies things for me,
Mhm.
because I'd seen videos that defined them, but
Mhm.
it has been so long ago that I hadn't remembered the exact analogy they used. But
Hey, well, that's totally fine, man. I mean, I literally just kind of pulled that analogy wholly out of my ass right now because
no, but
I
that's
mean
good.
I
You
guess
did
I'm just
good, because
reasoning, you know, from like the I know the pill comes from the Matrix movie, you
Yes,
know, and
I
then just
think, and I think
thinking
that's
about
where the
what they're,
analogy comes from the
yeah,
Matrix movie.
yeah, and just kind of like associating the, you know, bunching together the ideas I've heard people say. So, uh, do you feel like you kind of fall? Do you have any ideological preferences, pill preferences, as we
Uh,
call it? Um,
yes, kind of, but I feel
mhm,
like there are ways that the red pill community, they go overboard. They do a little too much sometimes with like,
mhm.
they kind of, they advocate for the family, yes, but there's times where they'll be like, women, you can't even live with them. You know, you can't
Can't live
you
with
can't
them. Can't
cooperate.
live with them.
Can't live with them. Both of them. Just it's just I don't know. And I'm like, I don't know. Some of them, it seems like their goal is to unite people, to unite families, and then some of them, it's like it seems like they want an excuse to just be able to have sex with as many women as they want, and I'm like, that's not gonna help society. That's more of a selfish thing, but
hmm
I understand. That's your life. That's your prerogative. Do what you want to do. You know. But
Now that's interesting. So, so you're talking about the red pill side when you say
uh,
that they want to have sex with as many women as they want.
well, I mean, I'm not even that particularly. I'm just saying
Mm-hmm.
like there's ulterior motives to their advice. It's not just like
Mm-hmm.
it's not. For example, I feel like Kevin Samuels.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like his ideology at the core of it is I want to get black families back together, and he doesn't like the statistics about black families being the way they are. You know,
Mm-hmm.
about like
I agree. I think
divorce and all that. But I
it.
feel like some of them, they're
Mm-hmm.
at the core of what they want is they want an excuse for being a manhole, for being like, oh, women are not even. Most of the women out here nowadays aren't even of marriageable material, which they're right in a certain way,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like if all you see, if that's what you see when you go out into the world, and you're not looking in the right places, and you're not looking for a woman of substance, then that's what you're gonna run into. You're gonna see hoes, and you're gonna run into hoes, and you're gonna have sex with them, and just think that all the women you deal with are hoes, and it's like it's the same thing as a woman who only deal with whack dudes, and then
Mm-hmm.
she meet you, and then she act like you're a whack dude too, but it's really her choice, like who she decides to deal with.
Yeah, it's like very influenced by different people's like personal experiences and
Yes,
biases.
yes.
I do agree. And okay, yeah, I feel like this is
Hmm.
it's funny. This is a topic in which there's a lot I feel like that covers what people are concerned about. So for me, a lot of times I just try and simplify things down to what do you think is the problem going on, and like what do you feel like is the solution going on. Uh, so like I try and kind of say like if I see someone kind of alluding towards a solution that I may not like, then or at least it's been associated with a solution that I may not like, then I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like my spidey sense is tingling, but at least we're heading down the same path with the problem that we're recognizing.
Hmm.
So that I feel like that's kind of where I sit a lot of times with this, just because there's only two sides defining each thing, so
Hmm.
that's very simplistic. Um,
uh,
and
I feel like there's three. The women
oh yeah,
women get a chance to
you,
decide things too.
totally right. There are other pill. I think there's a black pill. I totally don't know if that one would what that one represents, but
Uh-huh.
I think there are other colors.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm pretty sure, wouldn't the women's perspective fall under the blue pill?
Yeah, probably.
Or I
Probably.
mean, or at least we would think that
You
women
would
were more
think.
likely to agree with the blue pill perspective.
Yes, you would think. Yes. But